Getting set for game 3 between San Antonio and Memphis. Always happening out on Beale Street, just around the corner from the FedEx Forum. But until game 1 of this series, nothing but the blues for the Grizzlies in the postseason. They got their first ever playoff victory in game 1. It was all Spurs. In game 2 down the stretch, so we're even up at a game apiece. Terry Gannon along with Tim Legler. Lionel Hollins getting his team ready. Greg Popovich on the other side as we check out our starting lineups. And Tony Parker, they need more out of him in the fourth quarter. Ginobili back for the second straight game. Richard Jefferson has shot lights out from three-point range this year. Tim Duncan and Antonio McDyess. Big order for them defensively against the size of the Grizzlies. Mike Conley's had a terrific year at the point, playing Tony Parker in this series heads up. Tony Allen defensively, Sam Young, Zach Randolph, and Marc Gasol, the inside presence for the Grizzlies.
Stud is leading the way right now.
Zach Randolph with 5 quick points. Allen running the floor, doing it on the defensive end, and they got the white towels out here at the FedEx Forum.
Well, you've seen a little bit of everything that Zach Randolph has to offer. He's a load in the low post, the reposition, up and under, gets McDyess in the air, and then Memphis gets an opportunity to get out and run. Tony Allen, the great draw and kick. Zach Randolph finding the right spot around the rim. Memphis rocking early.
Kobe averaging 25. All 4 games won by the home team in terms of, well, what a comeback. Blocking foul called on the Spurs. They're just getting started. Monday, it would be game 4. It is game 4 on NBA TV. Then Wednesday at San Antonio. Friday, if necessary, back here at the FedEx Forum. And then second, will be at San Antonio. So basically, right now, the best of 5 series, and home court advantage goes to the Grizzlies.
Three.
And he'll shoot the technical when play continues and we come back to Memphis.
ESPN's presentation of the NBA playoffs, brought to you by Kingsford Charcoal, Slow Down and Grill.
Keep the pace up and keep getting stops.
Left here in the second. So San Antonio, 5 quick points since that last break, and it's a 10-point Memphis lead. Best of 7, and Memphis with a...
There's the big guy that changed gears, turned the corner, and got to the rim.
Conley with 7 in the game, and clearly in this one so far, winning that battle with Tony Parker, the 3-time All-Star. Memphis winning the battle as well, up by 12. For the next game here in Memphis. Keep it at this end. Reminder, ESPN's coverage of Major League Baseball continues Sunday and Monday night. ESPN Sunday Night Baseball at 8 o'clock. The Reds taking on Albert Pujols for the Cardinals. And then Monday Night Baseball at 7 with the White Sox taking on the Yankees. This game also can be seen on ESPN in Chicago and New York markets. It sold. They did. That's his second.
talking about before the game, the paint. That's where this series is going to be won. And right now, Memphis getting the best of it. Zach Randolph got unleashed in the early part of the second quarter. Marcus Gasol has been so solid in all 3 games. They've got 2 guys that really know how to finish once they get the basketball down low. And they have just attacked the Spurs front line in all 3 games.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you in the second half. Terry?
Rick, no secret, they try to do it with toughness and working you in the paint. So at a halftime show coming up, just moments away from that. Randolph with 14 points in the first half to go along with 3 rebounds. And inside his mate, Gasol, 10 points and 6 rebounds. But all Grizzlies so far in this one. Game 3 series even up at a game apiece. Randolph doing his work. Tony Allen doing it as well. They'll try to celebrate here. Toyota halftime show coming up with Hannah Storm. They're looking to celebrate a Grizzlies. It's all Grizzlies right now. Remember game 2 in that loss. They shot less than 40% after shooting 55% in game 1. Right now, almost 50%. More assists, more fast break points, more points in the paint, and the front court outscoring the San Antonio Spurs 33-20 right now, hence the 10-point lead. Terry Gannon back with Tim Legler. So the Grizzlies set the easy layups at the other end. Mike Conley leading the way with 12. 10-point lead for the Grizzlies here in game 3.
ESPN's presentation of the NBA playoffs, brought to you by Dodge. Dodge, never neutral.
But Memphis again with a 10-point lead.
Collins knows they need a timeout right now. 4:13 to go in the third. Figure out how they're going to close out this quarter, because San Antonio is taking the momentum away in this game.
And they've done it with patience. It hasn't been just a spurt. They've done it with Spurs basketball, getting back into this one. Kevin Durant, Oklahoma City. Still to come against Denver. Game 3 next.
Service to the community means making your community better, trying to help. We are just in a very fortunate place, so we feel like we want to help the community. The acts in the community that I enjoy most are the ones with kids. I really enjoy their joy when they spend time with you, and that makes you feel really good that you're serving for a purpose here. I'm Manu Ginobili from the San Antonio Spurs. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Manu Ginobili with Jefferson still down on the deck. They'll call the foul on him, but it has been a physical game and a physical series so far.
Yeah, Shane Battier has gone right at Manu Ginobili when he's in the court. Tony Allen and Ginobili have been entangled all night long. You know Ginobili's going to be on the floor more often than not. Takes the blow right there and hurts that right elbow. They're getting after it here in Memphis.
Called the foul on Jefferson, his second. Manu with 13 in the game, 4 of 8. And he hit the only 3 that the Spurs have hit. That was a few minutes ago. But Popovich said it's like Utah. Life at the end of the third for Parker and the Spurs. They've gotten it to within 5, 71-66. Manu Ginobili banged up a couple of minutes ago. Went to the bench. He'll come back, no doubt, for the 4th. Got a good one going on at the FedEx Forum. Memphis Grizzlies at home. 91-88, the final. They take a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 series. Randolph with 25 in the game. Coming up next, it's the Thunder taking on the Nuggets. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. For our entire crew, I'm Terry.